in school, man. First week of school. First day of school.
Oh, that's a kind of a hot take question. You see my video on school movies about being in school?
Yeah.
What's a dope movie off the top of your head that you think about a school movie?
That's pretty hard. I have a huge catalog in my brain, but
School movies?
Movies in general, then to filter them out as school movies.
Yeah.
But then I don't necessarily associate them with school. Like Superbad.
It is a school movie.
I know, but I don't associate that with going back to school and school time. It's just a dope ass school movie.
Yeah.
The Faculty, classic.
That was on my video.
Was it?
Yeah.
Maybe that subconsciously seeped into my brain. CineFile.
Yeah.
That definitely had to seep in. Remember the Titans.
Oh, yeah. It's a school movie.
Football season, everything. Training camp.
I'm not the biggest fan of I love Remember the Titans, but
what?
I am a big fan of it. But when I saw Glory Road, I remember when I left the movie, I'll be what do you call it? Prisoner of the moment. Mm. When I saw Glory Road, I was like, this is better than Remember the Titans. Just because Glory Road really felt like they really beat racism.
I literally don't remember Glory Road.
I know, no, nobody do. But when I watched it, it moved me.
Remember the Titans moved me.
Yeah, no, Remember the Titans is amazing. I'm not saying it's not, but
yeah, but to say Glory Road is better than Remember the Titans.
Another thing with Remember the Titans, Marcus and my friends down the street, they saw it like a week before I did. It was a magical movie night where they randomly got to go to the movies. And they was telling me all about it. I was like, yeah.
Man, when he said, "Hey, don't you see the family resemblance?" That's my brother right there. Tears every time. Every time. That scene alone beat racism.
Yeah.
Literally. He said, no niggers allowed. Yeah, that's my brother. Summer's officially over. I know you kind of touched on that. We're going back to school in one of your other videos, but
I'm happy I went. It's good to do this and go to the movies yesterday because it's easy when you get back into a swing of like your job and stuff to neglect your stress relievers. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like I normally people go back to work like, hey, let's go to the movies tonight. I gotta go to work tomorrow. You know what I mean? I purposely try to add that into my schedule so it's always there. I realized that having my hobbies, like I say, they relieve a lot of stress from me and a lot of anxiety, and I feel refreshed and shit. And I try to make it a point to do those around like early when I get back to school. So it's just still part of my natural rhythm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, that was good for me. I was definitely second guessing going to the movie yesterday and doing a double feature. I'm like, this is just gluttonous. You know what I mean? But I felt fine today at work. I mean, I was a little tired, but you're always gonna be tired first day back to school.
How was 1992? How did that get on your radar? Just
Tyrese in it, and I feel like in August I saw a lot of shit. So I've been wanting to go back to the movies, and it was either that or the AI movie.
That's all?
Afraid, yeah.
Oh damn!
But I figured that's gonna be in the theaters for a little bit. I want to make sure I give Tyrese my money first. But
non-spoiler review.
So I give it a thumbs down, but it's your classic heist gone wrong movie with a sprinkle in of racist LAPD in it. Okay. So I think in 1992 it would have been a good movie, but in 2024 I've just elevated past that level of movie watching. It was just like it just felt like a 90s movie.
Okay, so you say it would have been great in 1992. Movie's called 1992. Why do you think they said, yeah, let's make this now?
Let's make this now.
Tyrese, we want you, and was somebody else big in it? I swear there's another dude.
Ray Liotta. I don't know.
Ray Liotta,
yeah. Been dead for 3 years, ain't
Yeah. I don't know, so 3 years, but yeah, he died.
Probably been sitting on the shelf for a minute.
But yeah, what do you think the people behind the money was like? Let's put this out.
Well, the backdrop of it was the Rodney King verdict.
Right.
So Tyrese is from Watts, so he's got a history of that. I don't know other than acting in the movie, what he had to do with it. But I'm sure that they had a question. So next July, there's a lineup. Heavy hitters are coming out to play. We got Jurassic Park, followed by Superman, followed by Fantastic Four. Which one are
Fantastic Four.
What Fantastic Four? Which one do you think will be the best movie? Not to do the best, but be the best movie.
Superman.
That's what I think. If if I had to only choose one, it would be Superman, because I think this could be the spark that gets DC back on track.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not necessarily excited for Superman, I'm excited for James Gunn to get the ball rolling.
Right.
So yeah, I would pick Superman. I think I'm excited more for Superman just because the DC thing.
I'm more excited for Fantastic Four because I'm just so invested and excited to see the furthering of the MCU universe, and the Fantastic Four is a big part of that.
Yeah.
So MCU is already established. We're waiting on DC to find their footing, right? So MCU already got me. So that's why I'm just so much more excited to see this family of four, the biggest family of four in the MCU, what they bring, what it changes in the MCU, because it has to change a lot of shit. They are, like I said, they are a big part. Not even them, the people they bring with them, the villains, the storylines, the technology. Mr. Fantastic's on the Illuminati, so he's one of the smartest motherfuckers in the cosmos. So I'm just excited to see what they're gonna do with it, because that's some heavy shit to fucking bring. So and yeah, it's just only gonna make the MCU better. It better make the MCU better, because it has to. So, and then Superman, you just can't go wrong with a good Superman movie. And I enjoyed Man of Steel a lot. I actually really liked it when it was out, and now that's about to be done, and now they rebooting it, or however they're doing. I don't know what they said of where they're jumping in with him, like at what point in time, if he's already established, his backstory. I would hope they don't redo it all over again and tell how he got here and all like that. The people you're going for already know who the fuck he is. We don't need him coming in the ship and he's a baby and parents find him, and where the fuck was he from? Iowa or some little podunk town? Kansas, thank you. We don't need that. I want the movie to start. Bam, he's Superman. Like, he's there. S on the chest. Holla at me.
See, I liked Man of Steel. I don't think I've ever cared for Superman. I think he's just too powerful, and it's just like, I mean, I guess I don't know. I'm not the comic book guy, so I guess Lex Luthor's a motherfucker. But it's just like, that nigga can do everything. Like, I want to see some adversity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, Fantastic Four, like I did like the other movies when they came out. I just seen so many variations of it. It's not.
There's been a lot of variations of Superman as well, though.
But I only seen I've never seen them old ones really.
There was even an early 2000s one.
Yeah, I've never really been a fan of that shit.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the Fantastic Four is. I think the Marvel gonna do their thing with it. I just not excited for it. I don't know why, but like with Deadpool, I wasn't really excited for that either. But once it starts getting closer and I see the anticipation of everybody else, then as the moviegoer, I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to get in the movies with them and enjoy the ride with them. Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I mean, I'm going to find a way to get excited for it. But right now, and especially when it's this far out, I'll be thinking, like, whatever, we'll get to it.
Right.
But I think, because I believe James Gunn's last movie was Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Mm-hmm.
That is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine what he's got a whole universe he can
does.
Dance puppets. So it's about to get cracking. So I'm really excited about that.
Now I'll talk on Jurassic Park. I think Jurassic Park might be a sleeper, because now I didn't know that I knew they were gonna do more Jurassic Park. I just didn't know this one was already like established in 2025.
Yeah.
What is it called? Jurassic Park?
I don't know.
something. But anyway, the last one, big disappointment to me. Huge disappointment. I didn't care for it at all. The one before that, I think it was Jurassic Park World or something like that. That one was pretty dope. When he first started, like, what's my man's name? Chris Pratt. When he first started talking to the dinosaurs and stuff like that, or his Blue, the little
no, that was
raptor.
The first one.
That was the first like big
that was
one.
The first of the trilogy.
Okay, that one was dope.
Remember the second one? They was in the city and they was in the house and like the big mansion, and that raptor was running around and shit. You remember
they were auctioning off dinosaurs.
Yeah, it was kind of forgettable.
Yeah. So this one, I feel like this one could be a sleeper one because it's unrelated. Whole new cast, whole different. What do you call it? It's a spinoff.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping they give us something fresh, and that's going to be hard to do because it's Jurassic Park. It's dinosaur. I want big giant dinosaurs fucking up people on the screen, which we'll get. But I'm just excited that it's not the same old song and dance with the same cast we just had for the last three. Yeah. ScarJo, my man. How do you pronounce his first name?
Mahershala.
I
didn't know he was in there until earlier today.
Yeah, Mahershala Ali. So yeah, it's just new blood. I'm excited for new blood for that franchise because it did get stale towards the end.
Yeah, Jurassic Park is just a big movie that I'm excited to go see, but I'm not highly anticipating. I'm trying to think of what movies I get excited for. But like I said, it's when the momentum picks up from everybody else. I guess I'm gonna follow. But and then another thing is that me training myself not to get too excited because I want to enjoy the show and not have sky high expectations.
The outside influence. Yeah. All about the outside influence, yeah. The outside influence can definitely sway a movie experience.
But I'm definitely excited for that month, or that summer or whatnot. I'm excited for the whole 2025. 25 is kind of cracking. I'm thinking about Michael Jackson, really. Michael Jackson's in April. That's not far.
Is it really?
Yes, it's going down. Shit, I feel like the end of this year is about to go down too. You're not excited for Lion King, are you?
Not one bit.
Not one bit?
Not one bit.
I'm hyped for Lion King. And Smile. So
Smile?
I tried to not to look at it, but it's a new trailer out today.
Yeah, I don't want to see any more trailers. I just need one trailer per movie. That's it. I'm done.
And then in Strange Darlings, there was a lot of dope, like low budget movie previews that I'm excited for. I meant to look them up so I could talk about it. I'll talk about them in another video. But it's a lot of dope ass. It's a fun one where it's like it's all about having a date and going to the movie theaters in the 80s. And I'm like, damn, that look cold. Like I would like to. I don't want to have a movie night for it because it's going to be a low budget. Like people ain't gonna hear of it, but it looks like a fun coming of age movie. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it was a lot of good ones in the Strange Darlings trailer. So I feel like this year is ending with a bang. And then we got the Barbenheimer 2.0 with Gladiator and Wicked, and Moana is in that motherfucker too.
Never seen Moana 1.
What? Blasphemous.
Never seen it.
Wow.
Never came across my radar.
Do you watch Kid movie?
Not unless it's like, no.
What made you watch Inside Out 2? Oh,
because y'all
you seen the movie already.
Yeah.
Damn. So yeah, I guess I got a kid, but
yeah. But I do enjoy kid movies.
Yeah.
But that one just never came across my eyes. Yeah. I never had the chance to see it.
All right. I got a question. So these are people that got multiple big hits this year. All right. So I'll start off with them and then I'll ask the question. So we got Zendaya. She got Dune 2 and Challengers. You got Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool, and If. So what's her name? Kaylee Spaney. I don't know her by name, but she's in 2 big movies. She's in Civil War. She's in Aliens.
Who is she?
She's the main girl in Alien, Romulus, and then she's the little girl in the photographer girl in Civil War.
Oh, okay.
And then you got Chris Hemsworth, Furiosa, and then he's going to be in Transformers this month.
Yeah, he voiced that.
Who's having the best year?
I'm looking at the girl's face. Well, I'll just go down the list. Zendaya, Dune 2, and Challengers. I love both those movies. And I love Zendaya. So I'm probably going to be biased on this. She's the bee's knees. She's cool. I love her. Ryan Reynolds, obviously Deadpool and Wolverine's blockbuster of the summer. Yeah. And I did not see If.
It was trash.
Was it? I didn't like it. I just didn't get around to seeing that one. Yeah. And then Civil War, that movie blew me away. That movie blew me away. Alien Romulus was a good movie in the Alien franchise. Yeah. Because there have been some bad ones. And then Chris Hemsworth. Furiosa Furiosa was good. That's what I'm trying to say. He made Furiosa really good because Furiosa didn't really blow me away. It didn't knock my socks off.
Really? I thought you really liked Furiosa.
Did I? I actually don't remember.
Actually, you did say that because it was very similar to the Glory Road or Fury Road, or the setting at least was like something you felt like it was something you had.
Oh yeah, I said they didn't do nothing new. They did the big car chases in the desert. Yeah, so he was the only reason why that movie was dope because his villain was dope as hell, and seeing more of Immortal Joe was dope, and I want an Immortal Joe spinoff. That'd be dope. And then Transformers, Chris Hemsworth was gonna voice one of the Transformers. He voicing Optimus Prime.
I think so.
I don't know how I feel about that. I knew that, but now saying it out loud and thinking about it, I don't know how I feel about that. The voice of Optimus Prime has been done by one man since the 80s, and he ain't lost a fucking beat.
Have you seen the preview for it?
Yeah.
So I feel the same way as I don't know how I feel about the preview. I want to be excited so bad, but it's like I don't care. But I mean, I am anticipating, but it's not allowing me to really I can't wait for this to come out.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, back to I think what's my man's name? The voice of Collins. Anyway, the man been voicing him since the 80s. I get it that they're younger, so a voice would be different, but just Optimus Prime, I think of him, I think of that voice. Yeah. So, but I'm sure Chris will do fine in it, and it just obviously it's animated, but it looked like it's really children-oriented animated, but I don't know. Yeah. I'm hoping the trailer is wrong because it really looks like it's geared towards children, and if it is, whatever. But so biggest year to me would be Zendaya. Both her movies, I think, Dune 2, I know for sure got high praise, and I think Challengers got good reviews overall. Yeah. So just thinking of all those characters in those movies, she has two for sure highly rated movies. Yeah, she can do no wrong in my eyes. She really can't.
I say Zendaya with a fucking bullet. Dune was amazing, obviously. Dune is probably the movie of the year. Deadpool was so fun. It's gonna be hard to put anything over Deadpool though. It was extreme. It's hard to beat a fun movie. You know what I mean? So, but Zendaya's performance in Challengers is easily the best performance of the year. It's gotta be. What's better than that performance? Is there anything? I can't think of anything that's close. She was truly a tennis player in that movie. So I would say Zendaya with a bullet. So a list I saw, it was top 10. Zendaya was 10 on that list. I was disgusted. Chris Hemsworth was number 1.
For what?
For Furiosa and I guess.
Hey, you know what I say? To each their own.
They got old girl Kaylee Spain. I saw a TikTok video and they put her over Zendaya too.
To each their own. Everybody's entitled to their. Everybody's entitled to their.
We all watch the same damn movies.
Hey,
like this girl Kaylee Spain. No disrespect to her, she's doing a good job and she's in great movies. She's not putting on nearly the performance Zendaya's putting on. Do you think so?
No. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. So no disrespect to her, but Zendaya is not playing fair right
Yeah, because she did amazing in Civil War. Civil War was one of my top 5 movies of the year for me.
Hey, she wasn't Tasha Duncan.
No, absolutely. Tasha Duncan. Yeah.
All right.
Wait. There's a review of a movie that we didn't do.
Oh, Cuckoo.
Nope. We did Cuckoo.
No, we didn't.
Yes,
no,
we did.
We didn't. We were supposed to do it the next day. I feel like we never did it.
Yes, we did. We did it here.
And I'll post it?
Yeah.
No, I for sure don't have a Cuckoo video. Don't worry.
I swore we did a Cuckoo video.
I don't think so.
Inside Out 2. We didn't talk about that.
Oh.
We had saw it, but you didn't.
Yeah.
So let's do that one first.
Inside Out 2. I was late to this one. I was BSing taking my daughter to go see it. I thought Inside Out 2 was exceptional. And I was sober. So I didn't do anything. And it was just like the first one as far as just the creativity. It's just so good to blend that in while giving kids enough of what they want for it to be fun. Like you're serving 2 masters.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like me as a teacher and dealing with teenagers, and I can see the beauty in this movie, and then the colorfulness and just the playfulness and the team that they have. It's just a beautiful. What do you call it? It's a damn. I had a word for it.
Melody of.
I don't know. It's just they do a great job of pleasing both of us, and I got nothing but high praise for it.
I don't know why, but I don't have any notes on it. I don't know why I didn't do that, but I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
I didn't like it. It didn't do anything. I guess I got kind of confused with the emotions they were portraying. And like I said, it's not fresh. I don't remember which ones, but like, okay, some of it's kind of coming back. One of them,
we can spoil it. It's been 3 months.
Well, yeah, I'm ain't no problem with that. I'm just trying to remember things. She like big and purple. She's like shy or scared or sad.
No, sad is blue. You talk about the new girl, the too cool girl.
No, I'm talking about the
sad girl.
Sad one.
She's blue.
Blue. Okay. Maybe it's just me, but I felt like she wasn't portraying sadness to me. I was like, and there was a few of them. And I'm like, it didn't seem like they were portraying what they are. And it was I was literally confused. I'm like, but you're supposed to be this, you're supposed to be that, and they weren't doing that to me, and it was throwing the movie experience off of me. Then the story, just didn't really. I just didn't. I saw what they were doing with she's a teenage girl, right?
Yeah.
And all that stuff. I saw what they were doing. I don't know. I think overall, some of the emotions not portraying what they were threw off the whole overall experience for me. And I didn't enjoy it. I don't remember what I gave it, but probably just 1 thumbs down.
Like I said, I thought it was great. And like,
motherfucker.
So the first one, is basically a kid just living in, what do you call it? Ignorance is bliss. You're just happy. You know what I'm saying? Joy is the leader of the group. So life is just good. Everybody's making you feel good. Your parents go out of their way to make you feel good. Little stuff happen and you get sad a little bit. But then when you get to middle school and high school, now you become aware of your surroundings and how people may look at you and things like that. So all that anxiety, embarrassment, and you got that purple girl, you got to be too cool, like act like it was just perfect. It was a perfect catalyst to explain puberty.
Don't they say, isn't that a thing that they say, like, oh, when you become a certain age, you become self-aware?
Yeah.
That's the thing, right, that people say? I think I just learned of that term or heard of that term, like, within the last 2 years. And when I heard it and then it was explained, I'm like, wow, that makes a lot of sense. And I never thought of it that way. That is a great way to put that. When a human being becomes self-aware, like, you know, a 5-year-old is just la, 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 nap time, food, snacks, play.
Yep.
But I guess self-aware is when all those other feelings came. And now it's like, oh, I'm self-conscious or whatever they were portraying in the movie.
I got to double dutch into the conversation so I don't look weird, but I want to be a part of it. But like all that shit, they just did a great job of that. And anxiety came and bullied the whole shit. And anxiety do that in your mental. You know what I mean? But you have to fight with joy. Like, you know, fuck this shit. I'm gonna do what I got to do to feel good. You know what I'm saying? You gotta consciously combat those feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. The way you're explaining it makes me want to give it a second watch, because I did see those things, but for some reason during the movie experience, it wasn't hitting that way. So,
Inside Out was cool. I gave it an 8.1 out of 10. Would I give it 2 hands up? I'll probably give it 2 thumbs up. I don't know if I'll give it